on the shade as PSV lead Ajax over in the Eredivise. But what's going to happen this coming weekend? We got the latest round of pickaroonies coming at you in the fleet now. Right, folks, back once again with another British show. Today we're taking a look at match number 6 out in the Dutchlands, that's right, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash that old subscribe button. You get your bang up to date with all things Eredivisie related, Blackburn Rovers related, Royal football related. We got it all here. Boos, end of the shade. Ruski, that's right, boys and girls, that's right. Before we jump in the deep end, take a look at the latest round of pickaroonies. Of course, we're going to take one big shout out to the VIP exclusive gang. That's what we're talking about, the Patreons for the channel. Big shout out to the VIP gang. You know who you are. There's about 20 of them, maybe 19 now. I think maybe one has dropped off. So we are always looking for patrons. And if that suits you, if you want to become the latest brother from another mother, get stuck in the old comment section down below. Until then, though, big kudos to them again. Make sure to check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there as well, Twitter, Facebook and all that kind of jazz. And of course, so give this video some love and smash that thumbs up, smash the subscribe, smash the little bell, smash. What else did we smash? Did we smash the picks? We'll have a look at them. Here come mine. The criteria, you'll see the criteria in a minute, but Heracles Almelo took on RKC Waalwijk and it was a 1-0 win for Waalwijk in the end. On Saturday the 17th of October. Sad Barkari actually went with Almelo on this one. Shame on me. AZ Alkmaar, what's going on with them? They are the draw meisters. Yet to taste defeat, but they've drawn every single one of their games so far. This makes a draw number 4. 2-2 in the end. Actually won the 2-1 win, so I was so close to the money. But 2-2. Jesper Karlsson, Calvin Stengs on the score sheet for AZ Alkmaar, Evert Lundtorst and Georgios Gigamakukis on the score sheet for VVV-Venlo, as Jonas Svensson got himself sent off for the hosts. They need a win. Still unbeaten though. Meanwhile, FC Twente are doing bits up to 5th in the table with a 3-0 win over Willem II, or Willem II, or Willem II, whatever it is, in D. Is it D? William D. I don't know what the Dutch is for 2. But anyway, 0-0 for me. The goal scorers for my boys, FC Twente. Danilo with a couple of goals. Jaden Osterwolde with a cool name and a cool goal as well. Meanwhile, Feyenoord took on Sparta Rotterdam. That ended up all square 1-1 in the end. This was into Sunday's matches. Rodrigano Haps and Leonard Team, a teal on the score sheet for Sparta Rotterdam. A 1-1 draw in the end as Feyenoord slipped up there a little bit. ADO Den Haag. Nope. What did I go with on that one? Actually, with a 3-0 win for Feyenoord. On that one, Ajax smashed Heerenveen. Decent 2 Dutch with a couple of goals. David Klaassen as well. Anthony and Mohamed Kudus on the score sheet for Ajax as they romped home over Heerenveen. Henrik Verman on the score sheet for them. I actually went with a 3-0 win for Ajax. Not too shabby indeed. Den Haag did take on Vitesse Arnhem. It was a 2-0 win for Vitesse Arnhem in the end. The goal scorers on the day who were they? I'll tell you who they were. They were Armio Borja with a couple of goals. Usama Tanaini getting himself sent off for that bad boy as they... I got someone bang on the nose, boys. Bang on the nose. Groningen and against Utrecht all square in the end. 0-0 draw in the end. No scores there. Meanwhile, PEC Zwolle took on PSV Eindhoven. 3-0 win for PSV. And that goal scoring bonanza with Mario Götze getting his first goal, I think, for PSV Eindhoven. Cody Gakpo and Donnell Marlin as PSV lead the charge over in the Dutch league. And wrapping it up, FC Emmen against Fortuna Sittard, 2-2 in the end. Actually with a 0-0 draw myself, so ain't too shabby on that bad boy. Sebastian Polter, Lissandro Samido on the goal scores for Sittard, Nicola Laursen and Michael de Leuve on the score sheet for Emmen on that bad boy as they picked up a point. And I got myself 4 out of 9, something like that. 5, yeah, something like that, which puts me in probably the shit-faced game. This is the table as it stands. PSV lead the charge. Ajax are second. Vitesse Arnhem to third. Feyenoord fourth. FC 25th. Groningen and Heerenveen in the 6th and 7th spot, respectively. At the moment, Sparta Rotterdam going down. Sittard are joining them, and ADN Ho will be in like some sort of playoff, of course. But it's still early days, of course. Again, it's still early days in the prediction league. You can still get stuck in there. There is some merchandise available for the winner. Here's a t-shirt. I will show you one of these days. I just need a bit of time. No, 4 to 3 in the shit-faced gang, 4 to 6, just like me, you're in the straight-faced club, and then 7 plus, you're in the top bins, boys, in the top bins. I don't know if there's any of those, but I'll have a look at it. Nathan Eva, what do you get, son? Well done to you. We are QPR. You did all right as well. Sigurd Z did poop. Okay, did okay. Victor Cavallo did all right. Lionel did 50. He did bits. Yannick Busser, okay. Russell Frost, well done to you, sir. Well, Gaming Charlie, you did all right. Big 10 did poop. Claudia Kabatu, not too bad. Armagi Monday did all right, poop. Dylan Cruz did poop. LG and Cal, well done to you, brother. And in the corner, Matt Gunner, he also did, well, I don't give you a cheap frill there. Liam 2000. Liam 2000 did okay. Ultra Amamira did all right as well. Omar Escaville, we'll get to you in a minute. Shepherd, well done to you. Omar Escaville as well. The patrons kicking ass and taking names. So respect to all of those guys, of course, and all you guys as well for doing the Pickaroonies. This is your leaderboard for this week and this week alone. Your current kingpin for this week is Victor Carvalho with a nice 6 out of 9. Ain't too shabby. And coming at you right here is the overall leaderboard with your percentage. Ignore my score. But We Are QPR is your royalty. Bow down to your king. That is We Are QPR. He's absolutely killing it right now. 55% success rate. LG and Cal's up there though in second spot. So is Russell Frost also up there. Omar Escaville up to 7th. Cody Go is 11th. Ultra Omar Mira, Bossio Mata, Nathan Heaver, and of course Shepherd in the top 20. It is all still early days, of course. Still plenty of Predicaroonies coming at you. But let's get into it, of course. Take a look at these matches. There is a bit of a double match day for RKC Waalwijk and PEC Zwolle as they play catch-up, of course. But let's take a look at that game first and foremost. These two sides locking horns for the 22nd time. The previous 21 is 7 wins apiece and 7 draws, of course. It is so tight between these two sides. Something's got to give. The last 6, though, sees 2 wins for Zwolle, nothing for Waalwijk, and 4 draws, including a draw last time picture that in Waalwijk was back in February 2020. Heading into this, PSV Zwolle actually undefeated in the last 8 matches against RKC Waalwijk in all competitions, whereas PSV Zwolle have also failed to win their last 6 matches as well. So they like taking on Waalwijk, but can they get anything out of this one? Just 1 win the past 5 for Zwolle in all competitions. Almost against Sparta, Rotterdam. Meanwhile, Waalwijk just 1 win the past 4 for them heading into this. Quick look at the bookies odds on this one. What do we have on this? Do we have anything on this? I don't even see the odds on this one, so it's a surprise to you and for me. Win for RKC Waalwijk coming into this in 15th spot, could go as high as 6th with a win here. Meanwhile, the opposition, PEC Zwolle, coming in as its 11th, could go as high as 7th on this one as well. Tough one to call this one. All eyes will be on it, but I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. Boo! That's right. Meanwhile, VVV-Venlo taking on Ajax. This has locked horns for the 45 times in the past. 33 wins for Ajax, 5 wins for Venlo, and 7 draws. The last 6, though, sees no wins for Venlo, no draws. All Ajax, that's right, and they've actually won 5 of the last 6 matches heading into this in all competitions. Their record, of course, last time played the MVV Venlo was a 4-1 win for Ajax. Hakim Zich on the score sheet, decent 2 Dutch. Klaas, Jan, Huntelaar, and David Neres on the score sheet on this one. Heading into this, Ajax, of course, looking very good in all competitions. What they got on the play here, just 1 defeat the past 5 for them. I was against Groningen a couple of games back. Meanwhile, just 1 win the past 6, 5 even. 1 win the past 5 for Venlo. That was against Emmen all the way back mid-September, of course. Heading into this now, bookies odds. I don't even see. There it is. 10-1 for VVV Venlo. Long shot. 6-1 is your away win. That is Ajax, of course. 6-1 is 6-1 on, sorry, and 6-1 for the draw on this. Ajax coming into this second win for them could go top. VVV Venlo coming into this 9th and win for them could go as high as 7th on this one. I'm sticking with Ajax on this one. Why not? 2-1 win away from home. Easy peasy. Next up, Utrecht taking on my boys. FC Twente. These two sides locked horns 131 times in the past. 35 wins for Utrecht, 61 wins for Twente, and 35 draws. The last 6, so sees 3 wins for Utrecht, 2 wins for Twente, and 1 draw, of course. They did play each other in Utrecht last time around, back in February 2020. It was a 2-1 win for Utrecht on the score sheet, but that day was Giuliano Kirk, Jonas Alderweireld on the score sheet, with Haris Vukic on the score sheet for Twente. Utrecht are actually undefeated in 10 of the last 11 matches in the Eredivise, where Twente have also undefeated in the last 5 matches in the Eredivise as well. Looking good, both of these two sides, but when you look between the lines of Utrecht's form, it's just 1 win in the past 5. The rest have been draws, so just bear that in mind. Bookies odds on this one, 5-3 for Utrecht, 3-1 is draw. 74 is your away win. That is Twente, of course, coming into this. Twente in 5th spot. A win for them could go top of the pops, boys, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Utrecht coming into this 8th. A win for them could go as high as just 7th. But I'm sticking with my boys as well. Twente with the big fat W, making another win on the spin. Zwolle taking on Wilhelm II, Swai, whatever you want to call them. These two have played each other 38 times in the past. 14 wins for Zwolle, 17 wins for Wilhelm Swai. high. Is that correct? Yes, it is. And 7 draws. The last 6, though, sees 1 win for Zwolle, 4 wins for Wilhelm, and 1 draw. Last time played each other was, in fact, a draw in Wilhelm. It was a 0-0 draw back in January 2020 with Thomas Lahn getting himself sent off on that one. Meanwhile, last time played each other in Zwolle was back in August 2019. It was a 3-1 for Wilhelm. Vangelis Pavadis with a couple of goals. Clint Lehmans with a big for OG, and Lynette Teal on the score sheet as well for Zwolle. You got to go all the way back to 2017 for Zwolle's last victory over Wilhelm, and it was away. Heading into this, Wilhelm actually failed to win the last 5 away matches in the Eredivise, meanwhile Zwolle just one win in the past 5 in all competitions, including friendlies. So these two sides both looking for a result somewhere. 6-4 for Zwolle, 30-8 for Wilhelm's line, 5-2 is your draw. Zwolle coming to this in 11th, and win for them could go as high as 7th. Their opposition, Wilhelm Swai, coming to this in 12th, and they could also go as high as 7th on this one. Tough one to call this one. I'm playing with a 1-0 win for Wilhelm de Swai 2, whatever you want to call it. Next up, Heerenveen up against Emmen. Of course, these two sides locked on 6 times in the past. 2 wins for Heerenveen, 3 wins for Emmen, and 1 draw. And the last time they played each other was in Emmen. It was a 2-0 win for Emmen back in August 2019. 2-0 win. Nicolai Larsen and Glenn Bijel on the score sheet. However, last time they played each other in Heerenveen was a 3-0 win for Heerenveen. Michel van Bergen, Pierre van Amersfoort, and Ben Ristra on the score sheet. Heading into this, Heerenveen just 1 defeat the past 5. That was against Ajax last time around. Meanwhile, their opposition, FC Emmen, without a win in 6 games in all competitions, including friendlies. A lot of those, I think 4 of those were draws. Heading into this, what do we have on this then, shall we? It's 6-4 on Heerenveen for the victory. 3-1 is your draw. 15-4 is your long shots, that is Emmen. Heerenveen coming to this in 6th spot, and a win for them could go mathematically top of the pops, boys. Meanwhile, Emmen coming to this in 14th spot, and a win for them could go as high as 8th. I'm going with Heerenveen, yes I am. 2-0 win in the end to take it to the bank. Into Sunday's games, it's Fortuna Sittard taking on Groningen, of course. These two sides locking horns 38 times in the past. 15 wins for Groningen, just 7 wins for Sittard, and 16 draws. The last 6, though, sees 1 win for Fortuna Sittard, 3 wins for Groningen, and 2 draws. Last time played each other was in Sittard. It was a 1-0 win for Sittard back in November 2019. Ramis Kajalian on the score sheet. Sittard have actually failed to win the last 10 matches in the Eredivise, and they've also conceded at least 2 goals in the last 5 matches, both home and away. Heading into this, yes, horrible form for Sittard, but just 1 loss the past 3 games. The rest of those were draws, though. Meanwhile, their opposition, Groningen, just coming to this 1 defeat the past 4. That was against Twente, quite a few games back. What have we got on the bookies odds then, shall we? Sittard, 50-8 for the victory, 5-2 is your draw, 30-10 is your away win. That is Groningen. Now, Groningen coming to this in 7th, and a win for them could go as high as 6th. Their opposition, Sittard, currently struggling at the moment in the relegation zone, but a win for them could go as high as 9th in the table. It's still very, very tight in that table, and I do think Groningen will get something. I'm going for the big fat W. Away days for them. Vitesse Arnhem taking on PSV Eindhoven as first against 3rd. Of course, these two sides locked horns 74 times in the past. 47 wins for PSV, 8 wins for Vitesse Arnhem, and 19 draws. The last 6, it's difficult. It's 4 wins for PSV, nothing for Vitesse Arnhem, and 2 draws. Heading into this, Vitesse Arnhem have actually kept a clean sheet in 5 of the last 6 matches in Eredivisie, and they've also won 5 of the last 6 matches as well. Same can be said for PSV. They've also won 5 of the last 6 away matches heading into this. Of course, quick look at the bookies odds. They are 11-5 for Vitesse Arnhem, at 13-5 is your draw. 11-10 is PSV for the big fat W. Of course, PSV leading the charge at the moment, but Vitesse Arnhem in 3rd, and they could go flip-flop if Vitesse Arnhem are victorious on this one. I think PSV will lose this one. I've gone with a bit of an upset here. Vitesse Arnhem to take it 2-1 in the hand. Oh my goodness. Sparta Rotterdam taking on Heracles Almelo this coming weekend. This will be the 34th time that these two sides are locked on. The previous occasions have been 13 wins for Rotterdam, 11 wins for Heracles Almelo, and 9 draws. The last 6 scenes, 2 wins apiece and 2 draws, including a draw last time around in Sparta back in December 2019. 0-0 draw in the end. Hercules have actually failed to score in the last 6 away matches. They've also failed to win their last 12 away matches as well. Rotterdam on the flip side have also failed to win their last 6 matches, both home and away. Two sides completely contrasting fortunes. Hercules with the better form, just 1 win in the past 6. And like you say, Sparta were winless in the past 6 as well. Two sides looking for a result. 21-20, Sparta Rotterdam are your favourites. 25 is your away win. That's Hercules Alkmaar, and 13-5 is your draw on that bad boy. Of course, both sides looking for a result. Sparta bottom, 2 points on the board. Win for them could go as high as 9th. Whereas Hercules Alkmaar are 13th. The win for them could go as high as 7th on this one. I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. Nothing to say about that. RKC Waalwijk taking on Feyenoord. Of course, these two sides locked doors 49 times in the past. 26 wins for Feyenoord, 10 wins for RKC Waalwijk, and 13 draws. The last 6, these 3 wins for Feyenoord, 1 win for Waalwijk, and 2 draws. Last night picture was in Feyenoord. It was a 3-2 win for Feyenoord in the end. Goal scorers on the day were Nicholas Jurgensen, Sam Larsson, and Marco Sente for Feyenoord. Darian Matson and Silva So on score sheet for Waalwijk. Stingring Spidigings get himself sent off on that one. However, last night picture in Waalwijk was a 1-0 win for Waalwijk back in 2013. Arjen Joachim on the score sheet in a 1-0 winner. 93rd minute that goal was scored. However, heading into this Feyenoord are actually undefeated in the last 19 matches in the Eredivisie, and they come into this unbeaten in 5 in all competitions. Meanwhile, just 1 win in the past 4 for RKC Waalwijk. That was against Heracles last time around. Quick look at the bookies odds. Who are we talking about? Feyenoord. 10-1 for RKC Waalwijk. 19-4 is your draw. 4-1 on Feyenoord. Stone cold favourites, and that's where I'm going with a 2-0 win. And there's the draw masters up against Den Haag. Of course, if there's ever a game they should win, it's this one. These two sides play each other 67 times in the past. 21 wins for Den Haag, 33 wins for AZ Alkmaar, and 13 draws. The last 6, though, sees 4 wins for Alkmaar, 2 wins for Den Haag, no draws. The last 10 players in competitive action was over in AZ Alkmaar with a 4-0 win for the today's visitors. Toon Kupperminis with a couple of goals. Uwin Wijsdaal as well. Ferdi Drugi as well on the score sheet for AZ Alkmaar. Meanwhile, last picture in Den Haag was also a 1-0 win for Den Haag. You've got to go all the way back. I don't even know when. When was the last time Den Haag were victorious over these guys? It's a long, long time in competitive action, going all the way back past 2016. Heading into this, AZ Alkmaar have actually drawn the last 4 matches. We know about that. Den Haag have actually failed to score in the last 5 home matches as well. Den Haag losing 5 of the last 6 matches as well. Not good for them. 4 draws on the spin for AZ Alkmaar. Winless out of 5 in all competitions. Meanwhile, just 1 win in the past 5 competitions for Den Haag. That was against VVV-Venlo, of course. Quick look at the bookies odds on this one then. 6-1 for Den Haag, 9-4 on for AZ Alkmaar. 10-3 is your draw. Eventually, AZ Alkmaar will win a game, and it will be this weekend. 2-1 winners over Den Haag. And if I'm right, which I bloody well will be, I hope to be anyway, Ajax will lead the charge over VT's Arnhem. Feyenoord up to 3rd, 20 up to 4th. PSV Eindhoven in 5th. AZ Alkmaar up to 8th. Sittard, Waalwijk going down. Sparta in the old playoffs, of course. That's what I think will happen. Of course, be sure to get your own predictions in nice and early for this, and of course, all the other prediction shows that are already live on the channel. But again, we are going to be keeping busy with the old prediction league. Until then, though, what have we got going on here? I said, what did I say? I said, what about breakfast at Turkey's? And she says, get on it. There we go. That's a look. It looks a little bit cleaner. Be sure to give this video some love and smash that thumbs up. And of course, smash the old subscribe button to keep you banging today with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Eredivisie related, world football. We've got it all here under Waruski. That's right, boys and girls. And of course, check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there: Twitter, Facebook, and of course, Patreon. If you want to support the channel, that's the place to do it, brother. See you, by the way. Until then, be sure to give the video some love in. Of course, follow me on Twitter and all that kind of jazz. I'm very vocal. We can have a good old chat. You and I, just you and I. Oh yeah. Subscribe.